What if the rice you eat every single day is quietly damaging your kidneys right now? Which rice are you putting on your plate? Your creatinine keeps going up. Your eGFR keeps dropping. You're eating the rice health magazines call healthy. You're following what nutrition experts recommend. But your doctor never warned you about this. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you 2 types of rice that actually protect your kidneys. Plus the one rice everyone thinks is healthy, but it's slowly destroying your kidney function. This matters for kidney health and for seniors over 60. I've helped hundreds of people over 60 improve their kidney numbers by changing just one thing on their plate. And today I'm going to share exactly what I've learned from working with patients and reviewing National Kidney Foundation guidelines. This video covers 2 types of rice that give your kidneys a real break, and 1 type of rice that overworks them every single meal. Everything I'm sharing today is backed by medical research and kidney disease prevention studies. If you're dealing with high creatinine or worried about kidney health, this information could change everything. Let's talk about the first rice that actually helps your kidneys recover. Good rice. Number 1, long-grain white rice. Here's something that might surprise you. The rice doctors actually recommend for kidney patients is plain long-grain white rice. I know this sounds too simple. Everyone's been told that white rice has no nutrition and brown rice is healthier. But when your kidneys are struggling, simple becomes your best friend. Let me tell you about Linda. She's 64 years old and came to see me frustrated because her kidney function kept declining. Linda told me she switched to a different type of rice 2 years ago because every health article said it was better for her. She felt proud about making this healthy choice, but then her creatinine levels started climbing. Her phosphorus shot up to dangerous numbers. Her potassium was getting too high. Her doctor kept adjusting her medications, but nothing worked. When I looked at her diet, I noticed what type of rice she was eating. We switched her to plain long-grain white rice. Within just 3 weeks, her phosphorus dropped by 40%. Her potassium came back into normal range. Linda couldn't believe such a simple change made this much difference. She told me she wished someone had explained this to her 2 years earlier. Here's why white rice works so well for kidney-friendly foods. 1 cup of cooked long-grain white rice contains only 68 milligrams of phosphorus and 55 milligrams of potassium. These are extremely low numbers. The National Kidney Foundation specifically recommends white rice for people with kidney disease because it puts very little strain on your filtering system. Your kidneys get a chance to rest and recover with every meal when you eat white rice instead of whole grain options. Before you cook your white rice, rinse it under cold water for about 30 seconds. This removes surface starch. Use a 2-to-1 water to rice ratio when cooking. Don't add butter or salt to your rice. Instead, pair your rice with low-potassium vegetables like green beans, cucumber, or broccoli. This gives you a complete meal that supports your kidney health. Good rice. Number 2, basmati rice. The second rice that protects your kidneys is basmati rice. This is the rice I recommend when someone has both diabetes and kidney problems. Basmati has a secret weapon that regular white rice doesn't have. It's called a low glycemic index. This means your blood sugar goes up slowly instead of spiking after you eat. Robert is 58 years old. He has type 2 diabetes and mild kidney disease. Before we changed his rice, every meal felt stressful to him. If he ate too much, his blood sugar would spike. If he ate too little, he'd feel hungry and weak an hour later. His glucose readings were all over the place. His creatinine kept climbing little by little every month. Robert felt frustrated because he was trying so hard to eat right. When we switched him to basmati rice, everything changed. His blood sugar became much more stable throughout the day. His creatinine levels stopped going up. After 6 weeks of eating basmati rice consistently, his kidney numbers actually started improving. Robert told me he finally stopped worrying about every single meal. He feels like he can breathe again. Basmati rice has a glycemic index between 50 and 58. Regular white rice has a glycemic index over 70. This difference matters a lot for people dealing with diabetes and kidney disease. The phosphorus and potassium in basmati are similar to regular white rice, which means it's still gentle on your kidneys. Basmati releases glucose into your blood slowly because it contains something called amylose. This is a type of starch that your body digests more slowly. When basmati cools down, it forms resistant starch which helps your gut bacteria and reduces inflammation in your body. Buy basmati rice from reputable brands and look for the words aged basmati on the package, because this type has better texture and glycemic index. Rinse your basmati thoroughly before cooking. Soak it in cold water for 15 to 20 minutes before cooking if you have time. This makes the grains fluffier and easier to digest. After cooking, let your basmati rest for 5 minutes with the lid on. This helps the resistant starch develop. You can cook extra basmati and refrigerate it overnight because cold basmati has even more resistant starch, which is better for your blood sugar control and kidney health. Now, let me tell you about the rice that's secretly destroying kidneys. Brown rice. Yes, the same rice that health magazines praise. The same rice nutrition experts recommend. The same rice people switch to when they want to eat healthier. Everyone thinks brown rice is the smart choice. But here's what doctors don't explain clearly. When your kidneys are already struggling, brown rice puts way too much pressure on them with every single bite. Harold is 62 years old. When he first came to see me, he was proud of how clean he ate. He told me, "I only eat brown rice and organic vegetables. I avoid all processed foods." Harold thought he was doing everything perfectly for his health. Then his lab results came back. His phosphorus had skyrocketed. His potassium was dangerously close to the red zone. His creatinine kept rising month after month despite his so-called perfect diet. His doctor was confused because Harold followed all the rules. When we discovered that brown rice was causing the problem, Harold felt shocked. We switched him to basmati rice immediately. Within 4 weeks, his numbers started stabilizing. His phosphorus came down. His potassium returned to safer levels. Harold told me, "I thought I was doing everything right. Nobody told me brown rice could hurt my kidneys." Here's why brown rice creates 3 major problems. Problem number 1 is the phosphorus and potassium content. Brown rice contains 150 milligrams of phosphorus per cup. That's twice as high as white rice. Brown rice also has 154 milligrams of potassium per cup. That's 3 times higher than white rice. The bran layer on brown rice concentrates these minerals. When your kidneys are weak, they cannot filter this excess load. Problem number 2 is arsenic. The FDA verified that brown rice contains 80% more arsenic than white rice. Brown rice has 154 parts per billion, while white rice has only 92 parts per billion. Arsenic builds up in the bran layer. Your kidneys get damaged from chronic arsenic exposure over time. Problem number 3 is the plant phosphorus myth. Yes, plant phosphorus gets absorbed at a lower rate than animal phosphorus. Only 40 to 50% gets absorbed. But even at this lower rate, brown rice still delivers too much phosphorus for weak kidneys to handle safely. If you really want to keep eating brown rice, here's what you must do. Soak your rice overnight before cooking. Cook it using a 6:1 water to rice ratio. Drain all the excess water after cooking, because this removes 40 to 60% of the arsenic. Eat a maximum of 1/4 cup per day. Mix it with white rice instead of eating it alone. Monitor your lab numbers every single month. Work closely with a registered dietitian who specializes in kidney disease. Do not guess or experiment on your own with your kidney health. So let's recap what we covered today. Long grain white rice and basmati rice are your 2 best choices for protecting your kidneys. They're low in phosphorus and potassium. They give your kidneys the rest they need to recover. Brown rice needs extreme caution because of its high mineral content and arsenic levels. These small changes in your daily rice choice can make a huge impact on your kidney health. Remember, every single meal is an opportunity to help your kidneys or hurt them. Start today by swapping your rice at just 1 meal. Check with your doctor about your current kidney numbers so you know your baseline. Track how you feel over the next 2 to 4 weeks. Pay attention to your energy levels and how your body responds. Share this information with your family members over 60 who might be dealing with chronic kidney disease too. Disclaimer: this is not medical advice. Before you switch your rice, talk to your doctor about your phosphorus and potassium levels first. Your lab numbers determine which rice is safest for your kidney stage. Someone with mild kidney disease has different needs than someone with advanced problems. Check with your doctor. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button right now for more kidney health content. Click the bell icon so you get notified when I post new videos. Leave a comment below and tell me which rice are you switching to today. Hit the like button if this information surprised you.